The city of New Orleans is close to deciding who the next permanent police chief will be, police superintendent of the NOPD. Right now it's among 4 candidates who will be interviewing with the mayor before that decision is made. We don't know when that'll happen because of the death of her husband. That person will be confirmed by the city council, so this is the first time that'll happen. The city council does have the final say in this process. Just last week we told you Interim Police Chief Michelle Woodfork said she really feels like she's a shoo-in for this position. Actually, here's what she said about that.
As far as being a candidate for the permanent superintendent, I'm the shoo-in. I think right now I feel like I've won already.
And Interim Police Chief Michelle Woodfork is here. First of all, when I first heard that, I thought, is she cocky? Is she arrogant? Does she know something we don't know? I mean, what was behind that?
I feel very confident. I'm doing the work as far as bringing crime down, recruitment and retention. I feel like I'm doing the work. It's only my confidence is where that comment came from, nothing other than that.
But I think a lot of people may have interpreted that as, okay, it's window dressing for the other 3 candidates, and you and the mayor have talked, and she's kind of assures you you're going to be the one.
And I want to assure the public that the mayor has been completely transparent with the search and has not been involved or interfered in any way. We have not talked about it at all, and it's in the efforts to keep the whole process fair and have the integrity of it to stay in place. And so that comment, of course, taken out of context, was completely just my confidence. You know, I'm confident about the work that I've done along with the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department and our community. We're doing the work, and so I think I have a really great chance at remaining the permanent superintendent.
Although she did bring back one of the candidates who said she was super impressed with, and he is back in the running now. And all these candidates seem to have more experience in a command position than you do. Is that going to hurt or help your chances, or what?
I'm not sure, and the mayor as well, within her right to have as many candidates as she wants interviewed, and I welcome it. I wish all the candidates that are involved good luck. They all have impressive resumes, but I am here doing the work. This has basically been my only job my entire life, and I feel very confident that I can continue to lead the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department and make New Orleans a safer city. And
we ran a story the other day about one of the committee of external stakeholders interviewed 6 of the IACP candidates, and they had you as one of the finalists. The one thing they did, they put a note that said, it was a handwritten note that questioned your lack of leadership experience and said you may need some mentoring. Do you feel that's true?
I don't feel that's true at all. I have 32 years here with NOPD, and I've been in supervisory positions throughout my career. You have to be given the opportunity. Everybody has a first at something, and so this is my first chance at leading the New Orleans Police Department, and I think I have the experience, the knowledge, the skills, the ability. I have trained, and I've been working towards this since my very first day in the 7th District 32 years ago. So I think I have the knowledge, the experience. I know the city. I have all the tools in my toolbox that I need to lead the New Orleans Police Department, and so I really do believe that I am the best candidate.
And now look at some of the latest crime stats. I mean, they are good. Homicide is down. Non-fatal shootings down, carjackings are down, armed robberies down. There is an increase in car thefts, though. I mean, that's been a huge problem in New Orleans. And I was talking to a woman who had her car stolen. She had called the NOPD. It took 3 days to get out there to look into it. When she found her car through her own legwork, she called the police and said, I know where the car is, can you go get it? And they said, no, we don't have anybody. She said, so should I go get it? She goes, not without a police officer. Well, that's the conundrum there. I don't have a police officer.
Well, we do have a spike in property crimes, and it is because of the auto theft situation, but that's just not a problem that's unique to New Orleans. That's a nationwide problem. Of course, there was a TikTok video instructing people on how to steal a Hyundai
Kias and Hyundais,
Kia.
yeah.
So that is the spike. We were at one point up to 168% up in auto thefts. We're currently down in that number from 168 to 133. So we are working on that every day.
Now, and when we see these numbers go down, I mean, do you think that's because of what you're doing? And if it is, what are you doing?
I absolutely think it's the work of the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department, along with our state, local, and federal partners, and definitely our community partners. People are, when they see something, they're saying something, they are giving us the information that we need, and of course, we're out there proactively looking for those car thieves.
And if it is you in the final selection or one of the other candidates, I mean, you come in hamstrung in many ways. You have a terrible police shortage. You know, you're in a city that you know is full of crime and people afraid. I mean, it is tough.
It is a very tough situation, but I think that is why I am the person that needs to be in this position at this critical time, because of course we have less police officers than we've ever had in some time, but we are working with what we have, being creative, coming up with unique plans in order to address crime the way that we have, and it's paying dividends for us. You see crime violent crime going down. You even see our property crimes going down, but that one thing, that auto thefts, is what's keeping those property crimes up.
And are you utilizing the civilian staff that program that was implemented, and getting more cops on the street and fewer cops at desk duty?
Absolutely. You know, the Alternative Police Response Unit was the idea of former Superintendent Ronald Surpass, and he just happened to choose me as a person to head that little small unit that it started out, but it has grown. And so that unit now creates burden reduction for officers on the street, and that also helps to bring our response times down. So that is definitely paying dividends.
And quickly, I'm out of time, but what can you do to increase recruiting?
We're going to keep working at it, keep campaigning, keep going out there, keep going to job fairs, keep going out to the universities, getting in our community, going to those events, and even doing a nationwide campaign.
All right, Chief Woodfork, thank you for coming. We appreciate that.